The Vince McMahon, the Vince McMahon lawsuit. New
PG.
Vince lawsuit dropped, man. Um, the lawsuit basically accused him of sexual assault, sex trafficking, and abuse. It led to him officially resigning from TKO, and the stuff in this case is way too graphic to dive into. But I don't know if you guys seen the whole case filing of it and read through it, and they have text messages of what Vince allegedly sent and all of the stuff. And oh my god, it's disgusting. It's real, some real disgusting shit in there, man. I don't even know where to begin on this, but how did you guys um feel about this whole situation? And it led to him officially resigning from TKO.
Um, yeah, honestly, all right, I feel like to people that aren't fans of the WWE or aren't tapped in with the WWE, it's like, damn, yo, this is the craziest shit I ever heard. But to me, it was like, all right, like the sky is blue, water's wet. Like I been knew this nigga was sick. You know what I'm saying? Like I reading all the messages, finding out all the shit he was doing. It's like, bro, it just confirmed everything that we thought about him. You know what I'm saying? It's like this nigga's a real freakazoid, sick, deviant ass nigga, man. So it didn't come as a shock to me for real. The only thing I didn't like, and I still don't kind of like get, was like the sex trap. Like, what's the sex trafficking part?
So basically, if you fly one person from one state to another state, that's what that is.
Okay, so if you flying from one state to another state to have sex,
Mm-hmm.
so he was flying her from state to state.
Yeah, like from like let's say Connecticut to San Diego or something like that. Boom, automatically sex trafficking.
Yeah, all right. So flying somebody from state to state is considered trap, but is it like, what if they, all right, what if they only fucking me though? Is it still?
Still is because you're flying somebody from one state to another.
All right, I
Like it
guess
has nothing to do with anything else besides the act of
state to
flying
state
somebody.
cross
Yeah.
lines.
Hmm.
Because to me, sex trafficking is like, yo, you feel me? You shove somebody in a fucking van and you never see them
That's also what I thought, and then I had to look it up because I was like, "There's no way he was doing this."
again. Yeah,
And
I was
then
like,
I learned what it actually was. Even though nothing would shock me, but you know, learning what things actually mean is a completely different thing.
yeah,
Yeah. Like from what I'm like seen and heard about it is like they agreed to settle it for like 3 million and he paid like 1 million and just stopped the payment. So that's why this is all coming back out again, I think.
Yeah.
mhm.
Apparently, the reason why he didn't um continue the payments was because the story got out anyway. Remember, we heard about the story what in last year, the year before.
Mhm.
Hmm.
22.
So yeah, once that happened, that's when apparently he stopped paying and then just ghosted her.
Hmm.
Damn. Um, I do want to say this on the situation because in like the timing of like the Royal Rumble with the Royal Rumble and they just with The Rock announcing the he's a board member and all of that stuff. And like once again the Royal Rumble happened and stuff, everybody was like, oh, the timing and everything bad for TKO. It's
Mhm.
like yeah, it is, but like I'm not shooting them no bail or feeling sorry for them. It's like they knew what they was getting themselves into once they laid in bed with Vince. Like, you know what I'm saying? They
Mhm.
knew exactly what this was. Like you said, we already knew this information. They
They
wanted to
didn't
do
though, to be fair, because remember the whole reason why this came out was because they were looking through like the accounts or something like that, and they were wondering why money was going to like random people, and
now
then
I'm
they
talking
found that.
I'm talking about when TKO like when once they did the TKO deal.
Mm,
Like that's the like when they decided to do the deal, they wanted Vince involved in the deal. Like once they decided that they wanted to keep him in the deal, they wanted Vince to be a part of this thing. With all of that, with like you said, when it first broke, this was already known once they made the deal. So I don't feel no remorse for like TKO and all of them. They scrambling, trying to figure out what they want to do. Yeah, y'all left this man on board with the company knowing this shit, son. So I don't feel like, nah, fuck all of that, bro.
You know
So
what's crazy? The guy who bought the WWE, Ari, what is Ari Emanuel or whatever? Apparently his daughter, yeah, KP literally just said his daughter works at the WWE in Stanford.
really,
Yeah.
that's
So
crazy.
like apparently he's taking this very personally to make sure that anybody involved isn't there anymore or something.
Yo,
This
I was
nigga,
thinking about this the other day. Like, it's gone, bro. You feel me? Your legacy is diminished. You have literally everything that you worked this hard to build, this whole empire, everything is gone, bro. Because you want to be a sick, nasty ass nigga. Your family, and that's the other thing I'm thinking about is his family. What's their relationship like? You feel me? Stephanie probably looking at you like, yo, my daddy is sick ass nigga, deviant, freaky ass nigga. Shane probably, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Didn't she leave because of him?
exactly. That makes you look at that situation even more closely. Like,
mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Like, because once they did bring him back, she dipped right out.
Yeah, it was it her and Nick Khan? They were like running it together.
Yeah, they were co-CEOs.
And then he came back and then she was like, I
Holla.
oh my god.
So
This is
she really
something.
don't want nothing to do with anything WWE. Shane is repairing his quad still. So he don't want nothing to do with it either. You feel me? Remember he left and did his own shit in China, whatever it was. Like he made his own company
Yeah.
back in 2016, and then he left again. So it's like your family don't want to have anything to do with you. The people around you kind of, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, it's over for you, for real.
And I see people coming at Triple H because like after the Royal Rumble, they asked him about it in the little press conference joint, and a lot of people didn't like the way he answered it and everything.
What he say?
He kind of like,
He basically said, let's focus on like tonight. I don't want to focus on that right now. There's going to be like a place to talk about the whole case or whatever, but he just wanted to talk about like the Royal Rumble basically.
What's wrong with that?
they just expected him to address it head on type shit, I'm guessing.
They wanted him to just eat their Vince in the Royal Rumble presser.
But I don't see that. That's why I don't. It's like, nigga, I ain't do that shit. Like, what you want me to say about that shit? Like,
Exactly.
nigga, I'm here for this. You want me to answer some shit about my father-in-law? Like, come on, cuz.
And that's another thing, like, and that's another thing. It's like, exactly, I agree with Eve 100%. And that's my father-in-law too. Like, I'm dealing with that aspect of it too. It's not just someone I do business with. Like, this is my father-in-law, nigga. Like, hold on. Like, I'm dealing with some shit right now.
Also, like everybody's story is that they all found out the same way we did, through like the same places or whatever.
Wrestle ops.
Yeah, so they didn't even see this coming or whatever. So like number one, them asking Cody Rhodes about it.
Yeah.
What are we doing? What is Cody Rhodes gonna say about this?
Yeah, niggas be asking the wrong people questions.
Like I get asking Triple H because that's literally his father-in-law, but what do you want him to say?
Yeah, like, bro, why would you ask Cody Rhodes about one? Why would you ask Cody Rhodes about that? You feel me? And two, you asked Triple H about it. He gave you his answer, and you mad that he didn't give you the answer that you wanted. It's like, nigga, what do you want this nigga to say, bro? Like, come on, bro. Let's be for real here. We're Ronda Rousey, Bruce Prichard.
This Ronda tweet was very random because it came out of nowhere, to be honest. But go ahead, Eve. I'm sorry.
For the listeners listening at home, it is a tweet from Ronda Rousey that states, and KP says she ain't tweeting like 3 months. But it's a tweet from Ronda Rousey that reads, Bruce Pritchard is basically Vince's avatar. If he's still around, Vince still has a hand in the business. Vince was still running things through Bruce when he was, quote unquote, gone before.
Woo.
Isn't Bruce Pritchard gone also? I thought
No,
Bruce was out of there.
no, he was he's the one they kept because remember it was Bruce was running Raw, and Paul Heyman was running SmackDown, and then they took Paul Heyman out of SmackDown and just made Bruce Pritchard the head writer of everything. I believe that's what happened at the when that happened. Yeah, so
Yeah.
the fact that I don't remember it's happening pretty impressive. But why would Ronda bring up Bruce Pritchard out of nowhere? Like I know that she said that Bruce is his avatar, but if he had nothing to do with anything, why call for his job basically? You know what I'm saying? Like unless she knows that Bruce Pritchard knows, and then I guess if she knows that any of this was happening, then why bring him up?
What do you think? What do you think about Bruce? You think he know about some extra shit going on too?
I don't know. I don't want to say yes because like that's kind of wild to put on somebody.
I'm gonna say
But
yes.
but I just don't. I don't want to be the guy that because imagine this guy got nothing to do with nothing and he's over here catching strays, losing his job, doing all of this. Like,
Bro, I think the people closest to Vince know, like they know where the bodies is buried. You feel me? Like they know all the dirty shit. So if Bruce is close to him, I would think Bruce knows about something. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas said in the like the shit, they was like Vince went around showing niggas pictures and shit. Like you don't think Bruce seen the pictures, nigga? You don't think this nigga Vince was like, yo, look, and just showed the nigga some titties or something?
yeah, but that's his boss. Like, what are you gonna be like? Oh, don't show me that.
I mean, that's what
Yeah,
you're supposed to do.
nah.
Yeah, hey man.
But
All
hey,
right,
I'm not
Eve,
saying
at your job, bro. When this happens to you and they do that, I need you to do that too.
whoa, breasts. It's like but no, I think Bruce knows about some shit, man. Especially
Yeah.
if he worked closely with Vince for so long. You feel me? I would think he would know something. You feel me? And niggas be talking, bro. Like, you feel me? Downtime, niggas just hanging out. Niggas might say some, you know what I'm saying? It's like I don't even want to get into it, but niggas talk, bro.
Yeah, but that's his boss at the end of the day. You gotta. He was doing what he could to keep his job.
I mean, I understand that too.
Y'all lose that shit now. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
All them
No,
niggas gotta go, son.
All you
I'm
niggas
just
accomplices and compliant, man.
no, I'm just saying that's literally what the argument was for why she was doing it. She didn't want to get fired, so she just went along with everything. So you
Oh,
could say the same, yeah, the victim in this situation. But I'm saying you can say that for literally everybody involved that's not Vince.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
niggas is
And
really
I'm not saying it's okay. I'm just saying like if
Yeah.
your boss goes up to you and is like, "Yo, look at this. Isn't this crazy?" Like, "Yo, y'all don't get sent memes or something like that by like somebody that is a superior to you at your job and then you just go, "Oh, ha, yeah, that's funny." You know what I'm saying? Like you just do whatever in the workplace cuz you don't want to make shit awkward or whatever. So if your boss walks up to you and is like, "Yo, it's just the guys, right? Yo, look at this." You're gonna be there and you're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, no, that's so crazy."
either way, man. Vince, you sick, man. You cooked. Uh and yeah, it's over for you, man.
It's over.
Yeah, man. Vince screwed Vince. Crazy. This shit came to bite you in your ass, man. It's over for you. And this is the way it ends. Who would have thunk it?
Everybody.
I mean, niggas thought Vince was gonna go out immortal as the GOAT, one of the greatest of all time. Now look, sad, dirty, funky, and down 3 M's.